Hi all my friends, I'm over here at Fort Stevens State Park, okay? And I'm here with my friend, one of my subscribers that I've got a chance to get to know very well, and we're like really great friends and hang out all the time as much as we can. So anyway, so this is Cindy. Can you say hi?
Hi.
And then introduce your dogs.
This the Shih Tzu is me, and this little Yo-Yo, or this is Yo-Yo. She's a little Chihuahua
She's just
mix,
right behind you.
and they're playing with Milo right now. They love Milo.
Milo has 2 girlfriends now, and here I thought he would never get along with any other dogs out there, but he really loves Ming. That's her older one. He'll be what, 14 you said?
14 in September.
14, and she's got a heart condition just like Buster. She's very fragile, and Milo really senses that about her, and he's so sweet with her.
He's very gentle with her.
And
Such a good boy.
and then Yo-Yo is 1, right?
Yes, she'll be 1 at the end of the month.
So she'll be 1. And of course, she's like the little troublesome sister, you know, who's always kind of in his space, and he's trying to say, get out of my space. But he gets along with her. He puts up with her, though, and that's what's so sweet.
Well.
Yeah, I mean, no couple of scuffles, but nothing, just like putting her in her place, like respect your elders, because he's 9. All right, so we'll show you around, okay? Having a great time. All right, we're at Coffinberry Lake, right?
Right.
And it is absolutely gorgeous here. And we put the older dogs in the van together to hang out because it's a cooler day today. As you can see, I have a sweater and they're old. So we have little Yo-Yo with us. There she is, running around. All right, and then here's the lake. It is absolutely gorgeous. And the picnic tables. They had a lot of people out earlier in the, floating type things out there, and but the wind kicked up though. It's a little bit cooler now. There it is. I actually forgot that there was a lake here. Anyways, it's known for the, what's it called? The Peter Iredale ship.
Yeah.
And you'll see pictures of that. We kept that day, our first day, private, and hung out over by the beach area over there, watched the sunset, had a dinner when we first got in. And and so you'll see sunset pictures and a little bit of the tip of the Peter Iredale. All right, to the next spot we're gonna go to. Hi all my friends, look at what Cindy gave Milo and me. A little bag to help take him into the stores or traveling and keep him with me because he wants to be with me so much. Look at this bag, isn't it cool? And he's already settling down in it. Oh, this is so cool because my arm and shoulder is really hurting from having to carry him so much into the stores. So this is so much easier and he's getting used to it. And it has a little roll cover here and a little vent here. So either way he wants to look out. But I know him, he'd want to look out through the solid door for him. And then of course once he gets used to it, oops, I'll start sealing up the top, but you can keep the top open. Right now I'm keeping everything open for him just to get used to it. And then lots of cookies, you know, just he's kind of acclimating to it pretty well. And I'm so excited. Woohoo! I'll give you progress on it later on, how he's doing. If you have the annual Oregon State Park Pass or the day pass, you can actually use their showers for $2. Of course, if you're camping, that's always free. I always have the annual pass. It's definitely worth having. And so there's the shower. So the clip before this one, I was actually right after my shower. It felt great. Yeah, I mean, I do have my shower in there. One of these days I'll have to re-show you guys how I do it, but it's basically I use the pump method, you know, that for spraying the bug sprayers and stuff like that. And then I converted it with an extra hose, and I like it so much better than using the van water because it's more conservative, and also the van kind of has a little drip that I need to fix with it, but still it just, you end up using too much water out of the hoses, and in vans we're always trying to be conservative with our water. So definitely worth the $2. And also I use their they have free dumping and water for the rig, so I did that when I first got here as well. So I really like that. All right. All right, so I'm filming this a little after the fact, but because I had to get moving. But anyway, so I went to the South Jetty in the Fort Stevens State Park area. So it has a lookout point, and you can actually look out with the Pacific Ocean on one side of the jetty, and then the jetty is the opening to the mouth of the Columbia River. So the south is on our side of Oregon, and the north jetty is on the Washington side. So they both built this jetty so ships could come into the mouth of the Columbia River a little bit easier, because it ended up blocking and slowing down the impact of the waters. I mean, it's treacherous waters at that mouth, so it kind of helps slow it down so the big ships could kind of get into the mouth. Because in the earlier time, when the ships tried to go through the mouth of the Columbia River, so many of them were destroyed or sunk, you know, trying to get through. So it's basically over 700 ships have sunken and got destroyed coming into the mouth of the Columbia River before those jetties were put up. And so it's kind of like the graveyard of the ships, you know, at the opening there. So it's pretty interesting. And so on the Washington side, there is a lighthouse called Cape Disappointment. I have yet to go there. It's on my bucket list and hope to do that someday. And but basically the Columbia River borders right at the top of Oregon and Washington on the other side, and it's just very beautiful along that way. And Columbia River is one of my favorite rivers, you know. And further down, you know, in Oregon, on the Oregon side is where they have like the Multnomah Falls and all kinds of falls up on that side near the Columbia River. So it's definitely one of my favorite you know, must-sees if you come into Oregon. All right, so, but anyways, this is like the mouth or the opening of the Columbia River, okay? So I hope you enjoy the clips, and I do have one defined, so I can define the Pacific Ocean, and then on the other side, I've got I can define with text the mouth of the Columbia River, okay? So enjoy the clips and enjoy my time there at the opening of the Columbia River. Oh, I meant to say that it was so windy there that I had to turn down the volume so you could, you know, see it. And I'm all bundled up. Yeah, just all the time there. Most of the time it's pretty windy at the mouth of the Columbia River, and that's why the waters or the waves, I should have said waves, are so treacherous in that mouth of the opening before they built the jetties. So I meant to say that, more or less the waters, but basically waves, okay? All right, so enjoy the clips. Well, I hope you enjoyed my visit to Fort Stevens. There's so much more to see. I mean, you really just can't do it all in just the short period that I had with her. I had been there a long time ago, so it's always good to go back and refresh my memory of all the, you know, cool things to see. But anyways, I had an amazing time with her, hanging out with her, and she's just been an awesome friend to meet and get to know, and I know we'll be friends for, gosh, a long time. She's such an angel. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed my, you know, clips and my visit there, and then I love you all, and I will see you all in the next video.